Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by Lexa Hexmaster and the Shadow Army.
Yeah.
That seamless transition.
Oh, yes.
Shout out to the sponsor.
Shout out.
If you're looking to sponsor Replicon Radio, just hit us up. Repliconiswatching gmail.com. You want to further your business? Expand your reach?
Wow.
Repliconiswatching.
Get you in front of more people? Get you into the ears?
That's right.
Wow.
We're here, man.
It's insane.
We are here.
It's insane what we can offer you.
For you.
Mm-hmm. For you.
That's right. We're here for you. So,
Yeah?
yeah.
Oh.
Hell, man, I'll take 9-1 in this game, too.
There we go.
That's a good place
That's
to
looking,
be.
9-1's looking a little more promising.
So, over the weekend,
Yeah.
we were talking earlier about the weekend. If you're just now tuning in to the second portion of this show on YouTube, this is part 2 of a much longer episode that is available for replay on all streaming platforms as well as RepliconRadio.com. We were discussing UnityFest, which went down in Allen Park, Michigan over the weekend, hosted by Replicon Radio. Go back and listen to that one.
Show you right.
And then there was more after that. Me and my brethren, Grape Joe, we stayed in Michigan for the rest of the weekend.
Ooh.
And attended some more events. And burped.
That's exciting.
Burps. But yeah, I'm going to try to make it quick because I want to talk about the Yum Yum. We're going to talk about the Yum Yum a little bit. But, so yeah, Friday was UnityFest, right? Yeah, so Saturday, it's time for Fright Fest. We, what the hell did we do?
We went to Fright Fest.
Went to Fright Fest.
Yeah, we did. I'm trying to think of like the daytime. I don't know if we did anything.
You weren't doing shit from at 1 o'clock. I know that because I left at 12. A little after 12, I guess it was. Y'all Friday get moving to about 3.
Okay, so yeah, we went down to the venue at about 3:30 or so. We discovered that the place we wanted to eat was closed.
Sad.
Mom's Spaghetti was closed.
I never made it to Mom's Spaghetti, unfortunately. Well, they didn't open until later, and we were already kind of doing the thing. No, the Sweetwater place wasn't open. But we were supposed to meet up with George and them so we can get in, get a photo. And it's always a fiasco. So as soon as we pull up to St. Andrews Hall, the first person we see is fucking Frodo. Like, oh shit, what's up, Frodo? And then Rick Mole. So we're just kind of hanging out with them. And then Killa shows up to unload his merch and shit.
Well, hello.
Or get other people to unload his merch and shit. And we ended up spending like an hour and a half, 2 hours just kicking it with Killa in the alley. Just me, him, and Joe.
I feel like how it always happens.
Does it?
Yeah.
You spend a lot of time in alleys with Killa?
No, I'm just saying that like you just be hanging out and then it's like, oh shit, next thing I know I spent 9 hours hanging out with Killa.
No, Killa's the shit, man. So we're just chilling. And then we went and got some food, some of the Detroit pizza place, and then basically it was showtime. We actually I missed the first act, waiting on other people. Got annoyed, so I went ahead and went in. Missed the beginning of Oh the Horror, and I got beef with Oh the Horror, by the way, because they did not play my song.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I believe that was a direct insult.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Yeah. They knew you were there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I can't believe you guys.
And throughout the evening, it got more and more known.
I'm alive, but I'm dead inside.
That's right.
That song there, in case you guys are wondering.
That's the one. Throughout the evening, it became more and more clear that I'm pretty sure that actually is my song at this point because a lot of people know me for singing that song, which is very strange.
They start singing it and the whole crowd looks at you.
Right? But they didn't perform it. I was so annoyed about not being in there in the beginning. That was the one. I mean, obviously, I support, they're dope. They're the homies. I love them. But I was like, I gotta go get in there. I can't miss that song. And then they didn't even fucking play.
They should change their name to Wow, I'm Disappointed.
Yeah. Wow, the Who.
Wow, not even scared.
Yeah. Not even scared, bro. But no, it was hella. They Jesus, what happened? Now I feel like you, bro.
Uh-oh. Fix my headphones.
That's what I'm trying to do.
Fix.
Trying to fix mine.
Well, do it how you fix his, where you just don't even look at him.
Well, no, then I'll fuck mine up.
Yeah. I was trying not to do that. But yeah, no, but they were super dope. I got a quick little video of them. One of them's up. They did how they ended with Halloween 365. Jonathan ran out in the crowd. It was super dope. Who the fuck else was there, dude? I don't know the order. I got a ton of videos. Shout out again to Grape Joe. I also got a bunch of videos on the camera, and apparently there's no audio.
That's sad.
That don't mean you won't see them though, because they look real good. I might just put.
They do look real good.
They might.
Who knows? You might
audio list.
Who knows? You might be able to upload them as a different save, like different file or something like that. Open them in a different way, or
maybe.
Yeah, sometimes this shit's finicky. You know, it just doesn't want to upload in the right format, and you got to reformat it, and then you have everything there. You know, I can't imagine, especially with all the testing that you did, unless the microphone was faulty during those, like, what'd you say, 10 videos? I can't imagine that you don't have the audio. It's there somewhere, but you gotta be able to find it, and you know how computers are. We can't even run the fucking show without having 6 updates.
That's true. Your cousin just showed up in the chat room, so that's cool.
Oh shit! Hold on.
I assume he's related to you. You got the same last name.
Hold on. I wasn't even watching the show.
But yeah, I mean, really, long story short, man. The horror killed it. The fucking Dropout Kings were fucking amazing.
You just said how disappointed you were with the Horror. You said they killed
I'm disappointed they didn't play my song. I got beef with them for that. That doesn't mean they didn't do a good job otherwise.
Tell them they suck.
They didn't.
They didn't play it. You were looking so forward to that song. They didn't play it.
Wow, I'm disappointed.
Yeah.
But you guys killed it.
We should. I wouldn't make that a T-shirt, but that would be rude, probably, because people wouldn't get it.
Nobody would get it. Yeah.
I mean, they would. People would just think it was rude. Like, people would think we were just. Dishing.
We would get it. Just be like, boo.
They would probably even.
You want an award? Boo.
Yeah, I mean, like, they're smart. They'd get it, but yeah, Dropout Kings, fucking murdered it. Holy shit, that was intense. Lou was there.
Oh wow, that's.
Hello.
Sorry about that. Thought I'd turn that down.
Damn, I'm trying to remember. Drive By, Blazing ABK. They did the classics, if you will.
You mean ABK wasn't at Hallowicked?
No. Nope. He did do a show the night before, Sawed Off, same night as UnityFest.
He didn't. No, Sawed Off had a show.
Yeah. That's what I said.
We're not confirmed if it's him or not.
Yeah, I think he could have been. Maybe he was cosplaying.
Maybe.
You guys are related, right?
I think so.
Nonpoint, who I haven't heard of in like 10 years, but apparently they've been doing the damn thing. They fucking murdered it. And then Twiztid came out, man. This is the first time I've seen Twiztid since the Rock record and all that shit. Like, we saw them at Attack of the Ninjas, but it wasn't Twiztid. It was East Side Ninjas.
I don't think I've been.
They did not do one Twiztid song except for the encore. They did "We Don't Die." That was at Astro.
We don't die.
But this one was a Twiztid set.
We'll never die alone.
That's a different one.
Twiztid will carry on.
But it was dope, man. If you're a fan of the new record, The Unlikely Prescription, I think it's even better live. Like, seeing them rock the fuck out and like Envy and all that shit.
Yeah,
like, it was really good.
So did Paul come out with the mask on?
Nope.
Face paint.
Yep.
Why?
He was Paul.
Well, that's not
He
what
was
we're
Twiztid.
doing, though, is it?
I don't know.
Was that just for the album cover?
I think because they did it on their little run.
Yeah.
I think it depends on
the show.
I think it depends on what they think the show is.
And this was just a Halloween show, so they did a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah, well, because I feel like they think, like, when they're out, they did the short little run. It was to promote the record, so they were probably doing a lot of rock shit. So that was the rock band Twiztid. This was the rap group Twiztid with the drummer instead of the rock band.
Draven?
Yeah. Instead of the rock band Twiztid with the drummer.
I'm surprised I knew his name.
Which is also Draven.
Say his name.
Why would you not know Draven's name?
Say his name.
Shout out to Draven. Draven's the shit.
Draven?
He's a good ass dude. I like that dude.
Oh, he is super cool.
I'm not gonna front though. I was actually very so if we're gonna have beef with the Horror for not playing my song, I'm gonna have beef with Twiztid for not dressing up. Like, Twiztid always. It's normally on Halloween, but they didn't have a Halloween show this year. So Fright Fest was the Halloween show. They didn't fucking dress up.
I mean, I feel like they have. I don't know how many they have.
Every Halloween they had a show they dress up. Maybe not Devil's Night, but if you're not gonna do, he had a skeleton T-shirt on, Joe. Don't fucking.
That's like wearing a tuxedo shirt and saying I'm here to party.
I mean, at least he was in spirit. He did have the skeleton T-shirt on. Paul was just wearing a fucking Twiztid jersey and a hat.
Well, he dressed it up. He
was dressed up as old school Twiztid instead of rock band Twiztid.
He was dressed up like Twiztid.
Yeah, instead of rock band.
Oh, he was dressed up like Mystery Box Twiztid.
Yeah. But it was. I mean, they put on a great. Twiztid never disappoints me live. They're amazing. They
I feel like
they sing their songs, they rap their songs, they hype the crowd, they do their thing.
I feel like at this point I could map their footsteps out on stage, like their routes on stage. Mm-hmm. Like because it's like it's gonna be Jamie if you're bouncing a whole bunch. Mm-hmm. He's gonna be over here, and if that's the case, then Mono's gonna be standing right there on the speaker probably, and then every once in a while he's gonna yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. Well, now he does the
which is awesome.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
No, it was dope, man. It was they put on a damn good show, as they do. I think it was about 50 minutes, 45, 50 minutes of just fucking back and forth, old school, new school, old school, new school. And then they bounced off the stage, the lights went out, and then you hear Jamie Madrox,
Lotus,
Minox Boogie, Anybody Killer.
Blaze
Your Dead Homie. And then the fucking bells start chiming and put your DLs up.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
You telling me they did Lotus live?
Yeah.
Fuck, man, I ain't never seen that. Shit.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Twiztid has never done Lotus since they left Psychopathic. Ever. Wow. That's crazy.
I feel like you're yelling at me.
No. I'm just saying.
Twiztid Blaze and ABK. Yeah, they did about another.
So you're telling me we got a drive-by set.
Yep.
And then we got what was the other one?
Twiztid.
Yeah, we got Twiztid. What was the other ABK one? There was another ABK one.
Sawed Off.
So we got a Sawed Off.
That was the night before.
So we got Sawed Off the night before. We got Drive-By. We got Twiztid, and then we got Lotus. Mm-hmm. Bro, I've never heard that fucking lineup.
What?
Ever.
Crazy.
Not since they left, Psychopathic. I have not seen that that lineup 10 times before.
Well, I mean,
you're blowing my mind, man. Yeah, I'm really glad.
I can understand that because you don't ever leave the house. But
yeah,
they did it this night. It was about another 20-minute set. It was super dope. All kinds of classic Lotus jams. Yeah, dude, it was dope. You can actually check that out on our YouTube channel if you missed it. The entire Twiztid set in a part 1 and a part 2 section, and then Lotus in its own section. And it's entirely Big Rube. It's right there just for you and all listeners.
Did they have Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope there too?
No, they were just a few blocks away. Oh. Probably the closest they've ever been.
So how do you do Lotus without them though?
You just do your parts.
You just do your parts.
Mm-hmm. This is like if you had a feature on a song and they weren't in attendance.
Oh. So is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
Yeah, they did their parts.
So Twiztid was the group, and then ICP was featured on Lotus. Is that what happened?
No, I think they did it all together. But I'm saying, like, you asked me how they performed it without them. The same way you would perform a feature.
Well, at this point, they've performed that bill and that lineup.
But to be fair, they did
can be considered a tour.
They did,
and they should perfect it.
They did Envy, which features Spencer from Ice Nine Kills on the hook.
Was he there?
The hook played. So he sang. You can hear. You can still hear.
I'm not even mad that they performed it at this point. Like the Lotus thing, it's like no, it's like do something new. Do a different dance. I've already paid to see this show. Do a different one.
I mean,
But that's just me, you know. I don't like to pay to see the same thing over and 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 over again. But that's just me.
Okay. Are you done with your rant now so I can finish telling you what happened?
Absolutely.
but he goes to ICP shows.
I don't even do that.
He doesn't go anywhere. He just complains about other things. He's basically an internet guy in real life.
Oh,
Tell me I'm fucking wrong, though. Tell me I'm fucking wrong.
You're wrong.
talk
'cause
that
I'm-
wild
No,
shit
actually
online,
be-
man. You might need a Dr. Phil. Catch me outside, man.
Look at Big Roo over here fucking quoting Tom McDonald.
All right.
But either way, man, it was a super dope show. It was cool to see Twiztid do like 6 or 7 songs I've never heard from them before live, and I've been to hundreds of Twiztid concerts.
Did they charge $125 a ticket?
No,
Oh.
I think it was. I don't know how much it was, to be honest with you. Imagine Ninja shows us a lot of love, and they actually hooked us up with tickets and a pass to get some cool photos and videos, which apparently don't have any audio. The videos were posted up do have audio. There was 2 videos. We had videos and backup videos. So,
So you got press passes?
mm-hmm.
Nice.
Well, 1, but yeah. That's where the close-up video that you saw that doesn't have audio came from.
Yeah.
That we'll probably still post. But yeah, man, it was a dope ass show. Nothing. I mean, it was dope, but it wasn't. There was nothing. There was no CD this year for Fright Fest.
Yes, there was. Oh no, there wasn't.
No, there was not. I mean, they did put out a Halloween album,
Yeah.
but a lot of times they do giveaways, like they do Hallowicked and stuff.
Right.
But no, it was dope, man. And then the plan was we were gonna go to Rudy's birthday party. He was having a show. And then we found out that the ICP CD release party was still going on. And apparently they were just letting people in at this point because it was late in the night. So like, fuck it, let's go down there, right? Because it was an extremely overpriced event as well. $66.50 to go buy a CD. So we went down there to check it out, and I was like, I assumed we just weren't going to get in. But they let us in, and we walked in, and as soon as we got to the steps, everyone started walking out because the show ended. So we didn't really go to that. We just watched the people leave that. Which, not going to front, was a good time.
Best part of the show.
Because people watching at its finest. But we got to see a lot of people. I met Devereaux for the first time in real life. Devereaux. And I definitely had to say his name just like that. So that was super cool. Just seeing a bunch of homies, because obviously there's a divide in this fucking world now. So all the homies I got to see at the Twiztid show, I got to see them. The rest of them were at the other show, so now I got to see them. So I could see everybody in one night, which is cool. Saw Trey Pounds again. He invited us to some super exclusive DJ Clay after party Juggalo extravaganza. We were like, fuck it, let's just go there. And we ended up just lost in the ghetto.
Uh-oh.
And so we were like, fuck this. We're not going.
In the ghetto.
Let's go to the Juggalo Hotel. Everybody,
what?
if you've ever been to Michigan
Whoa.
for a Juggalo event, you know about the Juggalo Hotel.
Hey.
It used to be the Stay-In, now it's the Bayside. It's the same building.
Bayside.
Or Baymont, I mean.
There you go.
So we went down there, and I can't tell you what happened there.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't. It was just a Juggalo party in the hotels, man. We were fucking.
Just calling all them hookers that I wouldn't.
I don't think there was any of that. It was just fucking dope, man. Just kicking it with all the homies and all, the new homies, the old homies, the Jägermeister homies, the Bud Light homies.
You had a whole slew of homies this weekend.
A lot of homies, bro.
You literally hit.
So you saying Scum and ABK were there?
Neither of them were there, actually.
You just
but
said the
Nairo
Jägermeister, the
was.
homies and the Bud Light buddies.
Yeah, I know. You're right. Those are those guys too. Hell yeah. But what was I saying? But yeah, dude, it was fucking fresh as hell. Just kicking it. Obviously our local homies, Kyle and Mandy and Frodo and Cass and the Wolfpack Cats. They're I hate to call them that, but that's just how I know them. They're not a part of Wolfpack, but years ago they may have been. They're the good part that left. But yeah, those guys, fucking Scotty D, Mike Wood, Mike Wood.
Tom
Wood. Kicking it with Tom Wood. A bunch of cool, it was dope, man. We just basically just partied till fucking apparently 8 in the morning.
Ooh. Did anybody have any flat tires this time?
Nope.
Good job.
No flats. I got 2 new tires, a tire repair kit, and a fucking electronic air hose.
I bought one of those too this week.
Yeah, they're all, yeah.
That thing is dope.
But yeah, man, it was just, there's not really much to tell except for
just had a good time.
You know what I mean? Yeah, it was
it's
just
a good time, good conversations, good vibes.
Just constantly talking to people and laughing and having fun.
See, you're
the homie
convincing me to
Loki's
go
out
back
there.
out on the road.
It's so much fun, man.
It really is. I miss
Just
it.
seeing the people is so fun, man. Like kicking it at that hotel, even though it was so late and so tiresome, was like the cool shit, man. And just at one point, like shout out to the homie Loki, man. He's just outrageous. He's always talking about fucking cocaine and boofing shit and madness and
different low key than
not the artist. Low key. Yeah, no.
I was gonna say, damn, you hang out with him.
But at one point, there's a lot of people from like the float there that I know that I met, and it was just cool as fuck. But at one point, he was trying to get people. They were doing nitrous. He was trying to get people to boof nitrous.
How do you even do that? You just fucking release the valve and just let it go.
But Tom Green unknowingly agreed to boof nitrous. He's like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it on the float. And later I had to explain to him what boofing was because he did not know. And he was like, fuck no, I'm not. I was like, dude, why? I was like, why the fuck would you agree to something you don't even know what it is, especially from a juggalo? Dummy. But no, it's fun, man. Like, shout out to Tom. He was kicking it with his own. Like, he was still up when we left. Just kicking it, bro. Like, I love that dude. But it was a good time. We just partied, had a good time, passed out. Got up the next day. Trying to go quick, man. That's when we went and got the sweet wings, and old boy ran into the fucking wall. But we did a review. What are these guys talking about?
Oh, they're just talking shit. Well, somebody's talking shit. It's like, hey, man,
who's the most hated podcast?
Oh,
Toxic Plague?
We know who it is. The Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer Park Boys? Oh, I thought, I swear to God, I met one of them dudes.
It's all right. You know what? It doesn't matter. We're here having a good time. And we're doing us.
And then what the fuck happened?
Y'all do you.
Oh, yeah, then it was fucking time
who the fuck are they? I don't even know who the fuck he is.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, but I mean, like, it's cool. Like,
so at least 9 people know who the fuck we are. We don't even know who the fuck they are.
Well, they say they have 40, so.
But
it's fine, though, because you know why? We are just over here having a good time, just doing us, because we're just doing it to enjoy it.
That's cool. It's underground unity, bitch.
Hell yeah.
You do you.
Shout out to Grape Joe. He had to drive me, and I passed out.
Come in here and want to run your fucking mouth. Just a little internet bitch.
We still love you.
Just a bitch.
We still love you, you little bitch.
Ain't nobody love you, bitch.
I don't even know who you guys are talking.
We don't know who you are, bitch, but we love you, bitch.
Oh my god.
Oh, internet trolling that motherfucker.
It's fine. I don't give
a
fuck.
No. All that shit you want to talk online, you won't do that shit in fucking person. That's the fucking problem.
I'll buy you a drink in person, bitch. Actually, I won't. I don't know. I might. Who knows?
You little bitch.
Jesus Christ. Will you guys stop yelling?
Go ahead and hit the little thumbs down.
You little bitch.
And then tune in and keep commenting.
You little bitch.
You bitch. Actually, there's 2 little bitches. There's 2 of them.
I don't care. Who cares?
You're mad. I'm
What?
back. Big mad.
No.
Anyway, continue your story.
Yeah.
We're just fucking with
y'all
him
are
in the
dope.
chat.
We appreciate you guys hanging out in our chat room and talking. Make sure you check out the replay on all streaming platforms.
Yeah, for real, man. We're just fucking with you. Continue your story, man. Continue your story.
What the fuck did we do? So I think we just had. I think we went to we just headed to Hallowicked, man, because we slept pretty late, obviously, because we didn't go to bed till 8 a.m.
Whoopsies.
So we got some food. We headed down to Hallowicked. Oh, we stopped at some dope ass comic book shop, but y'all don't want to hear about that. I can't remember their name, but I shared them on Instagram.
You little bitch.
And then
can't even remember the fucking name. What's wrong with you?
I shared it on Instagram.
Man?
Go look at our Instagram
Jesus
at
Christ.
Replicon_radio.
I don't need to do that.
Shout out to fucking Doug for becoming a motherfucking member.
Oh shit! Hell yeah! Emotional support dinos in this
Fuck yeah,
bitch.
man. We appreciate
Hey
that
Tony.
shit.
Yeah, what?
Don't worry, man. We won't do a talk show here. We won't talk about nothing. Just go check it out on our YouTubes and our Twitters and stuff. if you want to know.
That's a good idea.
Shit, I wasn't listening. What? Can you say it again?
My point exactly.
You can check out the replay on all streaming platforms.
Shit.
But we won't have a replay because we don't do a talk show. We don't talk
What?
about nothing.
But we are here for you.
I asked him what their names were. He's like, I don't know. They're on Instagram.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Go look.
Who, him? Oh.
Why do I got to go look? We're doing a talk show. Why can't you just tell me?
Why didn't you come with the answers?
Why can't you just be interactive and go follow us at Replicon_radio and be
I
part of
don't
the
need to
conversation?
follow us. I already
Hell
do.
yeah. It's called
That's why I
Big Ben,
don't
so
need
you would have
to.
seen it already. Big Ben's comic
No,
oasis.
because I'm not on there like you guys are. You especially had to be on there fucking 24/7. I don't do that. I have a real job where I
I'm
gotta
not
work.
talking to you. I'm talking to the listeners.
You're talking to me because you said that if I follow you, I should already know. Well, I don't know because I
He
don't get on.
thought
there
he
all
was
the time.
talking to me, but my brain did not hear him.
You both are drunk right now. I'm so fucking confused.
Are we?
I mean, I'm not.
I don't know. Are you looking at his cup? You're curious?
Yeah. It's like, shit, is he drinking too?
I just don't know what the fuck
No.
you guys are talking about. So that's why
I don't know what I'm talking
you're like yelling at strangers and.
I'm interacting with the chat.
That's exactly what we were doing. Get mad. Get big. You big mad over there? You little bitch.
I'm not.
I bet you're mad. Big man. Anyway. We'll continue, sir.
What do you need?
Are you looking it up? Are you figuring it out? What are you doing?
I told you the name of the. I was just telling you the name of a comic book store. It's
Big Man?
No, it was Big Bill or some shit. Now I don't even remember anymore. If you want to know what it is, you should follow us on fucking Instagram.
You bitch.
Holy fuck.
Hell yeah. So then we headed out to the
See, when we don't
motherfucking.
talk, it goes silent.
We headed out to the motherfucking Majestic Theater for the 28th annual Hallowicked motherfucking clown show. First up was Roadside Ghost. I have no idea who that is. And that's probably not going to change. And then next up was our new homie Tier Diaz. He came out. It was super dope. He popped out and did a little funny dance. And he was one of his songs is called Michael Myers Jackson Jordan.
All right, just covering the bases.
Yeah. And so he's wearing a Jordan.
He missed Keaton.
He was legit wearing a Jordan jersey, a Myers mask, a Michael hat and glove, and then would occasionally do Michael Jackson dance.
Yeah.
And then jump shots. It was real. I was like, what is happening? But it was super cool.
I'm surprised he didn't just stand in place and then shake a little bit to do the Michael J. Fox.
He may have, but I don't think that was part of the song.
Just do a little gyration.
He might have.
He would like his which MJ is that? Is
I'm
that
laughing definitely at the little silence that P had just now. Like, wait, is this dude being for real? What the fuck just happened?
That's funny.
which MJ is he right now? Is
Well,
he
that would be MF though, or MJF.
yeah.
That would be funny. Maybe he'll do a remix.
Did he do a jump shot like Michael Jordan?
Yeah. He did the Michael dance and then he do the jump shot, and I think he did like a knife thing.
I can sing, I can dance.
It's dope. It was dope, man. I was like, what?
I'm picturing what I pictured when Violent J was doing that freestyle. He's like, I can sing, I can dance.
Yeah.
That's what I'm picturing.
You hear the jewelry.
Yeah,
shaking around.
right.
But he was dope, man. Shout out to Tier Diaz, man. He's doing his thing. Doing big shit. We love you, bro. And then next up was Dana Dintata. I feel like this is, if anybody knew who this person was, it would be you. Because it's just, she reminds me of like a Johnny Princess Brie.
You sold me at Princess Brie. What's her name?
Like that type of music.
I'll tell you what, man.
It's
Princess
Dana
Brie.
Dintata.
Is Zayna big?
Dana Dintata. Dentata. Dana Dintata.
Oh, wow, it popped right up.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's actually way bigger than I thought for someone I've never heard of.
all right. Pantychrist. Okay.
Oh, she's not a skinny girl?
Lil Blood Pantychrist.
I mean, like,
You did
popularity
say,
wise.
oh, okay. You did say
Yeah.
I'll just go ahead and
you know it.
Yeah. She's bigger. Yeah. She's bigger than I thought popularity wise. Like, because I was like, I've never heard of this person. All of a sudden, she's just on this show, and it wasn't like announced.
Right.
The lineup, nothing was announced.
Well, clearly, it's a fucking ICP show. Why would they announce anything? And shit they do announce gets canceled. Like Dog Beats at the fucking gas.
But she was cool, man. She was. I never heard of her before. She was super cool, hella different. I enjoyed her. We had a live stream for it, and I got some other videos too. And then Ouija came out, man. Ouija fucking murdered it.
Like he always does.
Yeah, and he brought back our good friend Mandy. You guys know her as 666. She came out. And for anybody out there who's known Mandy most of your life, if I have, and you ever wanted to see her nude, then you should watch the Ouija Mac live performance.
Oh, she get nude?
I mean, she had a piece of tape on her nipples. Oh. And, you know, she had bottoms on. But she was the devil demon like she was at the Gathering, just a little less clothed. Her and another girl who I'm not familiar with. But they did the dancing. It was dope. Ouija came out with like half clown paint on. Him and Chunk had like an homage fucking ICP paint on and just tore it the fuck down, man.
Yeah.
Ouija's just murdering it, dude. Shout out to motherfucking Ouija Mac. He's got a new track dropping tomorrow too. But yeah, Ouija's the shit. We love you. We love you too, brah. He's the homie. And then it was time for the Insane Clown Posse.
And then you're gonna tell me they did not show up because Jay was tired.
No, they was there.
Oh.
They actually, so the night before, the reason we went to the release party, because they were like, there's letting people in, the ICP just performed. Nobody knew they were performing. They came out and did a couple tracks.
Who?
ICP.
Nobody knew ICP was performing?
The night before.
Oh.
They weren't, they said a rare appearance from ICP at the release party, not that they were performing. But they came out, so the weird thing is they did shit off of Yum Yum at the Yum Yum party.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But at Hallowicked, they didn't do any Yum Yum. Which is the actual release.
Nobody knows it.
Yeah.
Why would they do tracks if nobody knows it?
I don't know. They did it the night before.
That was at the CD release party, though.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But still.
Like, oh, you guys are here to pick up the album, so we'll give you a couple songs.
But they did, Rue, even you
Doubt it.
would have trouble besides maybe one
Here
time.
we go.
No, Jay was on point, bro.
Yeah, right.
He was on point.
I ain't buying it.
I mean, 1 month of rehab did him well, I guess. But no, the whole
you ain't
stage,
gonna learn all your tracks if you're in rehab.
I mean,
Because you doing rehab shit.
you got time. But no, man, the set was super dope. They had a whole it almost looked like like a mix between like a Chinese restaurant and a massage parlor, or like just China in general, I guess, because Yum Yum's like Oriental. So they had these big fucking like golden gates up. They had like this crazy statue. There was fucking dragons. Like it was the coolest ICP set I've seen in a long time.
Really?
And it was big and elaborate. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like whatever. Yeah, it was super cool. Fit the theme. The show was dope. It seemed short, but I guess it really wasn't. It was like an hour as general. But I mean, there's really not a whole lot to say about it, man. It was just it was a damn good show.
Jay was on point because his mic was off and the track behind him was playing.
No, he was rapping, man. He did a good job, man.
I mean, it's good to hear.
He really did it. He really did a good job. He was
How many fuck ups did he have?
I would say, like, honestly, probably the last few years of ICP watching him live, it's more of a Shaggy show.
Yeah.
And
100.
Shaggy's dope. This was
the name too dope.
Yeah. This was a Violent J show. Like, it felt like Shaggy, like he was saying earlier, like you see a Twiztid show and Jamie's bouncing and jumping and Paul kind of takes a step back. Shaggy was taking a step back tonight, or that night. And Jay was just fucking murdering it. Like, just doing his thing, like getting live, dancing. Like, and it seemed like they were having a better time than usual. Like, even at one point, there was like...
Well, I'd be fucking jumping for balls too if I sold 1,000 tickets at $125 fucking dollars.
That's true. Yeah, at one point there was probably a good solid 3 or 4 minutes where Shaggy just had his arm around Jay and they were just fucking being buddies and shit.
Shaggy's probably in the background going, Jay's getting better. Jay's getting better.
Right.
We might actually be able to keep doing it.
We're gonna do better music. We're gonna do better music.
And then you listen to Yum Yum, you're like, wait a minute.
No. That was Drug Jay. That was Drug Jay.
Yeah, true.
Right.
So they're gonna throw this one in the garbage and not call it a Joker's card, and they're gonna come out with a different one.
No,
Just kidding.
it's still there.
That's our Halloween album. Since we didn't give you a Hallowicked album, we give you Yum
Are you
Yum.
kidding me? They already checked it off the list. You think they're gonna go back and have to make another Joker's card? It took them 12 years to do this one. Fuck off.
No, they're prepared. They got the 3 EPs coming, man. For I can't remember their names now.
You about maybe spell that out.
They do though.
That shit ain't never coming out, bro. Don't get your hopes up.
Yum Yum came out.
We'll be dead. We'll be dead before they finish these Joker's cards.
17 Joker's cards.
Yes. And remind you, there's 6 out or 12 out already?
Yeah. No.
Is it 12 or 11?
11 now. 11 as of a couple days ago.
Okay. Fuck. 6 more to drop. Good luck.
That's right. We all got the Hallowicked single, the CD. It's called Fun.
How is there 11 though? There's 17 total.
Eventually.
So
665.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So now there's 6 more. But yeah, if you got the Yum Yum book, which we're going to talk more about in a second, they did announce release dates and names.
They did. I seen the names.
Yeah, we got Wicket Vic, the Weed, which is supposed to come out Juggalo Day, February 17th. We got
what year?
2022.
That's this. According to Jay, that's this year.
We got Pug Ugly, the Stink Bud, which is supposed to
is that Rue's butthole?
which is supposed to blossom at yes, Pug Ugly, the Stink Bud, which is supposed to blossom at the 22nd annual Gathering of the Juggalos, the Gathering of the Dreams. And then we have the last to blossom on Halloween 2022. Whoa! The Weeping Weirdo. Whoa! WOH. Whoa!
Ha! Whoa!
Yeah. Ha! Is it ha?
Ha! Whoa!
Whoa!
Ha!
Hell yeah. But that shit's going down. But yeah, man, the show was dope. It was a great show. I'm going to be honest. At the price of admission, was it any better? No. You know what I mean? Was it worth paying 3 times what it normally costs? No. You got the exact same thing you would normally get.
Oh, but we had the swirly, the swirly things on the side, right? The gold swirly.
Yeah. They had a much better stage set.
Yeah.
I guess they spent the money on that.
Yeah, even though the
It
stage
was a
set
great
that they
show,
bought.
but it wasn't anything special. There was no reason to be charged more money for it. I was hoping that it would at least come with like an exclusive Yum Yum, like, you know what I mean, like the Halloween version.
No, that's coming soon.
But no, I mean, you get the single, but so did 999 other people. But it was a good show overall. They did a great job. I had a great time. We ended up going back to the Juggalo party again and partying way too freaking late. Hanging out with the same homies. Shout out to all them dudes. There was some Juggalo. There was fire alarms going off every 5 minutes. Roundhousing exit signs, ripping them from the ceilings. All kinds of Juggalo antics, man. It was a good time overall. Yeah. But yeah, shout out to, I mean, I just don't want to sit here and talk about partying all night, but it was dope. But we'll talk about...
But that's where all the best stories come from.
That's true. But you have to be there for those stories, man. But Yum Yum Bedlam did come out. We just talked about the seedlings that were announced.
What did you think of it?
So I'm honestly kind of torn. I'm in the middle so far. Upon first listen, it was kind of weird.
You can't pick sides, bro. You can't be in the middle. You have to pick a side.
Which
Your dick is not big or your mouth is not big enough for both dicks.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Got a pretty big mouth.
You know, I applaud you, sir.
Metaphorically speaking. Metaphorically speaking, I got a pretty big fucking mouth.
You know, I'm just saying. Yeah. He's a man who pleases.
There's even back in the day of what people would consider classic ICP music, a lot of that still kind of had to grow on me. You know what I mean?
The old stuff.
Yeah. Like upon first listen, you're like, I don't know.
That's kind of how I am with all music. Like, really, I mean, unless it's just straight out, it's just a banger. It doesn't matter who it is. Usually I got to listen to an album a couple times before I'm like, oh, okay, all right, I get it now. You know, I like it, or I don't. You know, but almost 90% of the albums I listen to, doesn't matter who the fuck it is, I hate it. No. Usually I hate it the first playthrough.
Upon first listen, it was very weird to me. It really reminded me of Flip the Rat a lot.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's a bunch of other people's shit. Like if you listen to Flip the Rat, and all of a sudden it's like, why am I listening to Alice in Chains now?
Oh, it's kind of like when you listen to a Tech Nine Collabos album, and it's like 900 other people. And
no, it's not that. It's like,
I mean, that's the whole idea of a collab.
I know, but like
it's not that. It's like legit. It's like kind of like cover songs, but it's not.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like Flip the Rat, they literally did Man in the Box, but they just rapped over the beat of Man in the Box. So next thing I'm listening to this, so it's I like some of it. Some of it's very weird. Some of it's okay. But if you're a fan of 90s grunge band from Detroit, Sponge, you'll probably love this album.
SpongeBob SquarePants?
No.
SpongeBob SquarePants.
Sponge. Because like the single we all listened to last
week.
Bro,
I saw SpongeBob play the what is that? The Super Bowl that one time. Fantastic.
Anyway. So that wretched song with that "Say a Prayer for Me," that sample that he sings is a Sponge song. There's another song where they sample a Sponge song, and then they take the melody from another song that's fucking that Mother. You remember that chick? I don't remember the name of the fucking artist, man. You know the song "Mother, Mother"? That "Mother, Mother, are you listening?" And she's like, "Everything's fine."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They basically do that whole song just with their own words.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the guy from Sponge is on a song. So it's that aspect's kind of weird. Then they basically do a cover of fucking the one that he's on.
Are we still talking about a Joker's card?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
The song the dude from Yum Yum from Sponge.
I don't remember hearing this about Amazing Jacka Brothers.
No.
They had Slash and who else? They had some other people on there. Yeah, ODB, Snoop Dogg. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I was wrong.
The Sex Pistols.
I'm totally wrong.
The one the guy from Sponge is on is like that 80s song that with a little bit of heart and soul. You know that shit? That song.
Yeah, when I hear that, I think of like, man, this would go great with ICP.
Yeah. So it's weird. It's weird. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just strange.
They're trying new things.
It's very weird.
Do you think they're trying new things?
100% trying new things.
Okay.
And stealing other people. Well, I guess they're trying old things. Other people did. So it's just weird.
So they're trying to do cover songs with the artist.
Sort of. I don't know.
Kind of. They're like, hey, we're going to cover your song, but in return, you can be on the album at a different spot on the album.
Some of the stuff I really like. Some of the stuff, it's strange. Some of it I didn't like at all. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm kind of in the middle. There is a track on there, which I expect, like, once I figured out what the track was about, I expected more from it, but I appreciate the fact that they're starting to be more honest. Like, just the fact that, Jay's okay with talking about rehab and shit. Obviously, none of that's on this record because it was already made before that. But there is a track on here called The Addict and the Drunk, which is referring to them. You know, obviously, Shaggy was the drunk and he's the addict.
Yeah.
So, it's weird to see ICP doing personal things like that. But I like it. I appreciate that.
But do we need it on a Joker's card?
I mean, you could put it.
It does not sound like a Joker's card at all.
Not one bit.
I feel like there's only a couple. Like I said, I still need to listen to it more. You know what I mean? It was a crazy weekend, and basically my most listening was on the drive home. But I enjoyed some of it.
Just because I'm lazy and I don't.
But there's two things I really did.
Is
not
this the
enjoy.
first Joker's card on this deck?
This is the fifth.
Fifth? It's still on the other one. Oh, it's still on the old deck.
The second deck.
Like with
We're talking about Yum Yum, right?
Yeah.
It's the fifth Joker's card of the second deck.
Fuck, I thought it was like starting a new deck. Jesus Christ.
Really?
I said one, I was lazy.
Bang, pow, boom,
I
and
literally
all that.
said one, I'm lazy
Bang,
and,
pow,
and
boom,
don't feel like
mighty
looking
death
it up.
pop.
And two, my memory is trash right now and I
Lost
can't
and
remember.
found.
Yeah. The missing link.
Okay.
Bang Pow Boom. Mighty Death Pop.
So the
Fred
deck that's
Fury.
going on 20 years.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same one has been going for since 1982.
Okay. Yeah.
But like as much
started before the first deck.
so here's the thing, like
Correct.
Got it.
the
We're still
thing
working
that
on
I
it.
was
Hasn't
kinda
come out
talking
yet.
about before, where it's like you know, even after all the fucking good, like, oh, everything's good, I'm like, fuck yeah, this is dope, and then I feel like they go out of their way to do some fucking petty shit and it pisses me off, right? So that's two of the things I don't like about fucking Yum Yum is the petty shit. The petty things I've noticed so far, which are just blatant. One of which is one of the songs on Yum Yum Bedlam, the Joker's card, which is like the most important shit ICP does, is a fucking reused Boondocks beat from 2015, Boondocks' last record on Psychopathic Records. And in the intro of the fucking track, he says, yeah, I'm taking my fucking beat back. And redoes one of Boondocks' biggest songs, which features Jelly Roll and Demi DeMario off of Abaddon. You petty son of a bitch. On a fucking Joker's card. That shit pisses me off.
Sure.
I think they're starting to blur the lines of their just random albums and their Joker's cards. I don't think there is a differentiation between the two anymore. I really don't. I mean, there really like there used to be, but there isn't anymore.
And then it's like,
that's why they fucking
Even when they
garbage.
started this deck, you know, with Bang Pow Boom and, you know, Mighty Death Pop and all that stuff, like there was still a differentiation of the Joker's cards and their albums. There was still,
yeah,
you know, you could still like tell the difference. Like now it's just everything's just gone to shit.
yeah, no, that shit made me so mad. Like, cause I was explaining it to Joe, cause Joe watched me get mad as it happened. You know what I mean? Cause I heard him say something, but I didn't catch it. And then I was like, why the fuck do I know? I'm like, wait, I started singing the other song. I'm like, this is a motherfucking book. I went back and listened, and you had to turn it up a little bit in my car at least. I don't know if it just, you know what I mean? But I heard him say that. I was like, are
That's a
you
petty
fucking
ass
kidding me?
motherfucker.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? You're like, why the fuck? Like, if he did that on like a Forgotten Freshness or something, I wouldn't care.
Right, because that's what they do.
You know
Do
what I
they
mean?
even still have
Because
those?
like they did the Blaze track. You know, he did
Right.
Walk It Out. His scratch vocals for Walk It Out on Forgotten Freshness.
Right.
I knew what he was trying to do, but it was still like it's as a fan, whether you're being petty or not, it's cool to hear that. You know what I mean? Like I thought it was cool to hear Jay rapping that song, even though the reason he put it out may have been to be mean.
Sure.
As a fan, it was dope to hear him do it, and it'd be cool to hear him do it. That's not a bad song. So if he put that, you know what I mean? He did that with Lotus. He did a track over a Lotus beat on a Forgotten Freshness before.
Sure.
But it's the fact that you put it. This is official. The Joker's card's official shit. Forgotten Freshness is, you know, your
That's
own
their
bootleg.
fun,
Yeah.
fun, stupid shit.
Like the fact that you put it on there was fucking horseshit.
Hey Doug, if you love that he killed it and he killed it, that's fine. You know, more props to him. But don't put it on a Joker's card. As in spite.
the problem is the little fucking bitch can't just let shit fucking go after all these years. We still gotta fucking.
Well,
bring it up
neither
and
can
talk
fucking
about it.
Twiztid. So like we can't play that.
So then-
they don't do it just as well. They just hide it a lot better.
So the other thing that I know you guys have already heard about, but you haven't actually read yet. So there's a huge thank you
I think it's more retaliation
in the record. So here,
I think it's a little bit
but I'll
tit
show
for
you
tat.
guys. That's the whole thank you.
Yeah.
All kinds of positivity, thanking people. That's where they did the
And that that one little sentence highlighted.
no, that's where they said they shouted out Zitro, which is dope.
Ooh.
That's why I said the speculated he's the new artist because
Ooh.
he said. So I'll tell you that one first. So
All
it
right.
says thanks to our boy Zitro and our good friend and brother for life, the newest member of the Psychopathic Records family.
Ooh, question mark?
Yeah.
I wouldn't sign.
I like how Zitro had to leave the chat when we started bringing that up earlier.
Zitro always leaves. He just shows up to be first. He just wants to be first. So yeah, man, they shout out a lot of people. Some people are hating on the people they shout out, but that's.
I mean, that's always. It's always.
Like, why did they shout out Machine Gun Kelly? Well, whatever. Who cares?
Why didn't they shout out this person?
No, Machine Gun Kelly performed at one of the gas.
Did they shout out Replicon Radio? No,
they didn't. I don't think so.
I don't know. I didn't read it.
I looked. I did look though.
He probably said thanks to the guys that play underground music on that show.
He did.
Fago lovers.
So then at the end, hold on, I gotta. Oh look, he's there.
Shit! What's up, Zitro?
Hashtag and Zitro.
Hashtag
He just listens while he does other things.
I get it though. That's what I'd be doing. Love you, brother.
So where is it? Okay, shout out Vinny Fresh. Blah 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 blah. Where is it? Okay. And then to the long list of people who betrayed us. Y'all can suck a fat, shitty dick till the nuts pop. You slithering ass serpents. Fuck off and die already. Y'all doing nothing but polluting the earth. We loved y'all. We gave y'all a career. We cared for y'all. And y'all tried to slit our fucking throats in return. But all y'all obviously did was slit your own nut guzzling throats, you backstabbing bitches. Enjoy the flames. You've earned them.
Bro, that could be anybody.
Absolutely.
So
I don't know why they had to do Whitney Payton like that, but damn.
He trying to take out criticism on somebody else. He trying to talk shit about somebody else for the shit that he pulled by drowning fucking Psychopathic. Mm-hmm. Instead of him picking up a fucking mic and recording shit and coming out with fucking music, he sat back, cried like a little fucking hoe, and sat there and bitched and moaned about motherfuckers, and then basically bankrupt the fuck out of Psychopathic Records because he was selling everything the fuck off. So he gonna try to blame somebody else for his bullshit? Fuck out of here with that.
And then took the time to write it in his thank you note in what's supposed to be their most important records.
The only motherfucker he needs to be pissed off about is himself for not taking the fucking time during the fucking COVID. Instead of crying over the fucking spilt fucking milk that he cried over for years, should have picked up a fucking microphone and fucking started recording fucking music. That's what the fuck he should have done. Don't worry about what the fuck everybody else is doing. Worry about what the fuck you're doing. Instead of destroying your whole fucking label and putting it in the fucking dirt with this bullshit fucking Yum Yum and the other junk you fucking put out over the last fucking 6.5 fucking months at nothing. Charging people out the fucking ass for your bullshit. Fuck out of here with that. That's all I got to say.
I don't know. I really missed the diss shout out on the darklotus.com record.
I mean, goddamn, are we really? This is the bullshit we still fucking worried about? Quit worrying about the fucking bullshit and fucking try to do some fucking better music, because right now with this Yum Yum shit from the 3-4 tracks I heard, you're back to square fucking one, asshole. That's where the fuck you're at. You're back to square fucking one. Now you need to figure out how to make the good music like you used to.
I just want ICP and Twiztid to both stop rapping about loyalty. We don't care. You guys are the only ones that fucking do. Just rap about something else.
I mean, yeah.
Get better. Move the fuck on. Okay.
Quit crying about the bullshit.
Schedule your events on the same day. Fucking slap each other with your own dicks and take each other's money, but rap about something else.
Yeah, let's go back to the fucking shit being hidden and that nobody knew about the bullshit that happened behind the fucking scenes. Let's start coming out with better fucking music.
And while Zitro's here, I want to see a Zitro and a Light collab.
If I was Zitro, I'd say fuck you, Psychopathic. I'm already way better than y'all motherfuckers can ever dreamed of.
I want Zitro and Light to bring Psychopathic back.
I mean, he'll do what he wants to do, obviously, but
I'm just saying if he's signed,
that fucking label's in the fucking trash.
I'm wishing him good like vibes, man.
No, 100%. I wish the best for the kid. But Psychopathic in the fucking garbage already. I mean, honestly, I don't know who the fuck said it, but yeah, that dude Zitro is their only fucking hope of keeping that label fucking alive. Ain't nobody else doing shit.
I'm still excited to.
We got 12 Joker cards gonna drop in the next fucking year and a half.
Are they Joker's cards or diss tracks?
Right. We don't know because they all sound the same.
I don't know. They're like fucking
I'm just
progressive.
going back and reading all.
I'm pretty sure that. Oh, it's fucking. It's been. I don't know. I
But
think
shout out to Horrorcore Artist, by the way, for coming through with some positivity in the middle of all that mess.
a lot. He's sprinkling in there.
Yeah, and Roe and Diabolic did fucking kill it. That Underlord's record is fire.
Diabolic the monster.
Yeah.
I mean,
That dude is for everybody listening. If you ain't heard of Diabolic the Monster, go fucking check him out. That dude is dope.
They just dropped a whole that song you heard earlier. It's Roe,
Yeah.
Control of Ether, and Diabolic, a new collabo album called Underlords.
I'm going to look at it right now because I like both of them.
You know what is really fucking cool though? Is all the people that he shouted out and he thanked in that. But he didn't have to write the other bullshit.
Right. It was like super. It's so weird to me.
He could have just left all that shit alone, but he got into his fucking feelings writing that, and for no fucking reason. If he took that much time in writing that, if he would take more time writing into his music as he took the time to write that, they'd probably write good music again. But as far as the fucking Yum Yum shit, like I said, 2-3 tracks I heard off of it, fucking garbage.
I like some of it.
Like I might have to listen to the whole fucking album,
No, I like
and I'll
some
give
of
it a shot without a doubt.
It'll probably grow on me. I've been such a big fan of ICP, and it's been such a part of my life. It's, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, 100%, man. I mean, since '94.
but depending, like, you know what I mean? Like, even I like enough of their music, even the new shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I mean,
a lot of it grows on you, like Bang Pow Boom.
yeah, I like that fucking album.
But most of us didn't when it first came out. A lot of people didn't.
I like the few songs.
But now
on
it's
there,
like
and then
become,
the whole
it's
album
basically a
grew on.
Juggalo classic at this point. You know what I mean? The shit grows on you.
Sure.
ICP, if you're a fan of ICP and you stick to it, it really does.
The Mighty
grow on you.
Death Pop, I actually enjoyed that when it first came out. I
Yeah.
didn't even have to worry about giving it a second chance. It was already there. It was already cool.
And it's weird. This is definitely a weird Juggalo statement, but kind of like the Carnival Provides type shit. Just in my personal opinion, a lot of these, for some reason, the Joker's cards, there's a certain point in my life where they hit.
Right.
It might not be when it comes out. You know what I'm saying? Like Yum Yum, whatever they're talking about on Yum Yum might make more sense to me in a couple years with whatever I'm going through.
Yeah, when the next couple...
Just whatever is happening in my life. You know what I mean? Like Lost and Found, a lot of people hate it. It was like perfect for me at that moment in time for some reason. Like the uplifting, like the found shit that Juggalos don't really care for because it's positive was like perfect for me at that, like a little while later. I love it. You know, but it's just different shit like that. But like, I don't know.
I mean, I just wish he'd put more thought in his fucking music. Like
I'm
he
just
did that
hoping
thank you letter.
This is just me fucking, you know what I mean? I always try to hope for the best type shit, right? So I'm hoping
it makes sense later.
Well, Yum Yum. So based on the previous, like we talked about, you know, Jay just went into rehab. All these things just happened, right?
Right.
Yum Yum was before that, even though in our
Right.
timeline it's after that.
Right.
It was technically before that. Those words were written before that.
Right.
Everything was before that. So I am hoping that he really does get clean and he realizes some shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, they don't have to be fucking friends again.
No. They don't even have to acknowledge each other, which I'd be okay with. But when it's over and over and over, shut the fuck up.
But if
already.
he's finally taking responsibility for the shit he's done to himself, maybe he'll realize the things, how they affected other people.
Sure.
Not just Twiztid, everybody. Everyone.
100%.
Including
100%.
his wife. You know what I mean? Like,
I won't get into that.
I mean, I'm not going to talk shit about his family. I'm just saying, like, something happened in your life where all your friends left, your family left, your business
folded.
I mean, they're fine now. They're making more money than they've ever made right now.
When you charge
Thanks to the
$125
internet.
But
and 66, 65,
but
whatever.
the actual people, though, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
it's not all about money, man. You know, like if you don't have anybody that cares about you around you, you don't have fucking friends anymore. Your family's gone. Like,
didn't even Shaggy say that? Like, he doesn't even know who he is.
Your
like,
fucking
personally?
right hand man took off and went with a comedian guy to go do a fucking show because he didn't want to hang around you. I mean, that's your right hand man. That's your boy since you guys were little kids.
Again, that's also we don't know if that's.
Is it though? Because That dude took off and did another show. And
I mean, I can
where the
do
fuck
another
is this
podcast
dude?
without y'all. That don't mean I don't like y'all.
I understand
Just
that.
means I'm doing something
I'm not saying that he didn't like him, but he didn't want to be around him at that time. Obviously, that's what happened because you never seen them together unless they had a show. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Man. I mean, and I could
But
be reaching, man.
maybe that is because like you said, that was all before.
And I don't know. Yeah, I know you guys haven't seen it yet, but we talked about it last week, but it just came out Monday. So yes, it just came out yesterday. The interview we did with No Jumper.
Yeah.
While he was in LA at rehab, he did that interview. And that's like, even though that article came out before where they were talking about how he's in rehab, he's literally sitting down and he verbally admitted, like, I've been like an addict on drugs for the last 6 or 7 years.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like, he talked about that shit. And he's still a little off. I mean, but the fact that he's even admitting to these things and like, it seems like he's trying to, you know what I mean? Like, maybe I'm just hoping for the best, but I feel like as weird as this sounds, as just a fan of a band, but we've been a lot closer than fans.
Oh, for sure.
Even before Replicon Radio. You know what I mean?
And that's why I feel I'm able to say, like, because considered it family at one point.
Yeah.
And so I should be able to express my feelings without other people getting fucking butthurt.
For sure.
And these are my feelings. This is how I feel. This is because I've been down way before y'all was down. So fuck out of here with giving me a hard time because I'm expressing my fucking feelings with all the shit.
It's hard. It's hard for me to take anything Jay says seriously in any interview ever.
It is hard because we've seen the lies before.
Not even that he was a junkie and like, junkies are known to be liars and all that stuff, but like, just if you listen to anything he's ever said ever at all, it's so phantasmagoric and like all fucking out there, and everything is the greatest and the bee's knees and all that stuff. It's like I can't fucking listen to you because there's no ground there. There's no, everything is just fucking through the fucking what?
He just said I respect that rule.
Oh, yeah, but everything he says is always through the fucking stratosphere. There's no base level. There's no like, hey, I don't know when you're just like talking normal. Like everything is just through the fucking roof. Like I don't know how to fucking like. I can't believe you when everything is great.
There's so much to this, and we definitely don't have time to talk about it.
And we don't even know the whole story either.
But like that's what I was gonna say.
I'm not saying he's lying about it. I'm just saying that like historically, everything he's ever said has been so fantastic.
Here's the thing here's the one thing I know for sure about Violent J, and especially being friends with like I would never say I'm friends with Violent J. I mean, I've had conversations with him before.
Sure.
Like personal conversations and talking about Color Me Bad and stupid shit, but I would never consider him a friend. I mean, I would, but I don't. Things. But I know people that are actually very close with him, and have had tons of conversations about things that are going on, and people that know him professionally.
Yeah.
And the one thing, especially when we, I say you, but you guys listening, or just us in general, when you hear Violent J talking, you're hearing Violent J is a character.
Yeah, it's a character.
100%.
Always. 100%.
But now, that's what I'm starting to say earlier is different about him now, is now Violent J, the character, is being able to tell people about his problems, which he's never been able to do before. He's admitted actual real life problems. He's like the persona, you know what I mean? Like, he's starting to understand that he doesn't have to be, he can still be Violent J the character, but he can also be open to people that actually care about him, who he's called family his whole life, but never really truly meant it until he can finally accept himself. You know what I mean? There's a lot of shit going on there.
Well, when you build a whole world like that, and like you kind of become a god in your own mind.
But that's the thing though. A lot of these people nowadays, a lot of these juggalos nowadays, they didn't see the shit we seen back in the days.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And so they don't understand where we come from when we speak upon things like this.
Rue, that's your old man showing. That's what every old man says about the younger generation. I say it now. You say it. You say it, Paul, and it's true. But like, you know, it's just what it is. What it is. We are way more educated than they were. We've seen more than they have. So we don't have to judge the younger generation on their
the fucking
dumb
story.
shit.
The stories I can tell that
they ate Tide Pods, man. Shut up. They're fine.
Well, like Doug said though, Doug in the chat. Shout out for being a member again. He said that No Jumper interview was with Joe Bruce, and I can kind of agree with that.
I just hate that it was No Jumper. I fucking hate that dude. I fucking hate No Jumper. Shitty fucking interview.
It's a cool interview though, man.
Why didn't he just do a full on fucking Joe Bruce interview with Steve-O? I feel like that would have been way better because Steve-O is like.
But this is one of the most like serious Adam 22 interviews I've ever watched. And it's not that long. Normally they're super long. It was.
But that's what I'm saying. That Steve-O has like heart to hearts with people about their drug addictions in the past. Like they, you know.
Well, their thing, they were mending. They'll probably do one. They were mending their relationship on that.
I mean,
they were strangers, basically.
That is true.
I mean,
but I still hate.
No, you're right, Horrorcore. I believe. I still agree with that. And he was super not with it. So hopefully now, I'm hoping. So that what I was going to try to say earlier was with my my hopefulness is, like I said, the things I do know about Jay and the experience I've had since fucking 1994 when I was a fucking baby getting into Insane Clown Posse, and I'm still here now. You know what I mean?
The fact that we still talk about it now, that's fucking amazing.
It's crazy. Yeah, so that's why when people come in here and hate, like, it doesn't bother me at all. Like, you weren't even alive when I was going to fucking Juggalo shows.
I just like giving them shit. I was poking a little fun back.
But like, just like being a fan, being so close to this world, being close to what's happening, you know what I mean? Like, personally and professionally and all kinds of different things. I feel like in my heart, Violent J, Joe Bruce is not a bad guy. Like, you know what I mean? He's done some bad shit.
He means well.
And he's done petty ass shit. He's done, you know what I mean? But especially lately, we didn't have conversations like this 10 years ago.
No.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
No.
You know what I mean? Like, and the split, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, it's all the time because it's still constant. It's still in the you're putting it in the booklet. It's not irrelevant. As much as we want it to be irrelevant, it's not.
So fucking stop.
But I feel like I'm hoping. I don't know if it's true or not. I'm hopeful that he's finally admitting to his personal demons, and I'm hoping a lot of this shit that happened behind the scenes that became front of the scenes and started a lot of this divide, or at least the parts that made it worse. I'm sure there was a lot of business that had nothing to do with anybody's
100%
addictions, but the personal feelings and the you're not, you know what I mean, you can't be wrong and all this shit, like, I hope that he sees it. I hope that he, you know what I mean, like, he starts to understand his part in all this.
I'm pretty sure that's a part of recovery. That is a step in recovery.
So that's what I'm saying. So I'm hopeful. This is just me, you know what I mean? Like, you know, when you're a little kid, you dream you're going to be a fucking astronaut. I'm dreaming Violent J is going to figure out, like, learn more about himself, realize the shit that he played a part in, and worst case scenario, like, make one of his fucking crazy rants where he, like, goes off on, you know what, I made a lot of mistakes, I'm sorry, we still may not ever work together again, but I didn't mean it to be like this. Like, this is love. This is if it's about the Juggalos, then stop making it about y'all.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm hoping that we can at least come to that point, so we don't have people coming in our chat room being like, "Fuck you" because you like Twiztid, or we don't have other. I mean, most of, you know what I mean, or vice versa, whatever. Like, we don't have people not going to one show because there's another one. We don't have people purposely setting up events the same day as the other people's events. Like, just don't do that stuff anymore. Realize what you've done and make not only the Juggalo world a better place, the whole world a better place.
That's why we practice underground unity.
You know what I mean? Like,
bro, so that's what I was going to tell you earlier. So I seen the tweet come out, and I like, fuck, I ain't got time to read all this. And it had that thank you on there, and then it had the bullshit, right? So I looked through the fucking comments. This motherfucker said, Jay is the reason why everybody had their names, their gimmicks. He made them their careers. Well, first off, motherfucker, I was going to comment on this. First off, Twiztid was Twiztid before they even got signed to Psychopathic. That's what they HOK and then Twiztid, okay. So maybe he gave them their name. But Blaze was Blaze before he stepped the fuck on, okay?
He didn't have that name.
Yeah,
what do you go by
the
before
magician.
No.
I don't know. Do your fucking research. You brought it up.
That is not.
Oh.
He was
The gimmicks came on at Psychopathic.
But it was
a collaboration.
But they didn't make their fucking careers. They gave them a shot. And they earned it.
Like Turncoat Dirty became Boondocks because they thought it'd be cool to have a scarecrow like a horror movie. But that didn't change his talent.
But Young Wicked was Young Wicked when he got signed on. Axe Murder Boys was Axe Murder Boys when they brought them on.
Yeah.
So they've already had fucking names.
His name wasn't Young Wicked, but Jay gave him that name.
Okay. But the Axe Murder Boys were the Axe Murder
Boys. But he didn't make their talent.
No, not one
Young
bit.
Wicked's fucking amazing. And it sucks. It sucks the shit that he had to deal with. He made some mistakes too, but
everybody made.
That doesn't mean like you know what I mean. He's been ostracized worse than anybody, and he's one of the most talented fucking people.
He is,
production wise and fucking artist wise.
Yeah,
he's out there fucking doing sold out shows with Jelly Roll now, so
right.
He's getting his karma, man. He's a good ass.
I mean, Jay is a fucking genius, man. He's got a lot of great business fucking ideas. He's proven that over the years.
You're right, K Pasta.
Things that he's come out with.
Open for HOK.
ICP might show up.
That's right.
And you know, shit like that, cool. You know, but now you're just showing how ignorant you are to the world. You went from being a fucking business genius to this piece of shit out to the world because
I think he was a victim of that business genius.
The dude had great ideas.
Yeah, but like he got caught up in the life. He got caught up in the lifestyle, man.
A lot of the ideas were his ideas.
Drugs ruined so many empires.
Well, that was only going on for the last 7 years.
But I mean, what was going on before that? He didn't
even. The first time he smoked weed was when Shangri-La got announced. So he says.
All right.
That's all on video.
That leaves 21 years. Or 22 years. I don't know when the fuck it was announced, but I'm assuming 99, 2000.
We were at the Gather.
It came out in 2004.
We were at the Gather in 2002 when he stepped on stage and said he's going to smoke weed for the first time with everybody in here.
Okay, well, that was the first time he smoked with everybody.
And that was the announcement of Shangri-La.
All right, so we'll call it 20 years.
Well, that was 2002, so sure.
Well, when he announced that he was smoking with everybody on the stage, I guarantee he smoked at least 1 or 2 times before that.
I mean, who knows? Nor do I care. I just go back to making music and doing you.
But I mean, even still, like, mental health is a thing. Even if you're addicted to drugs or alcohol or not, mental health is still a problem. Like, it still can be a problem. So, like, even if you're sober, like, you could still be fucked up. You can still make fucked up decisions. You can still make enemies. I mean, that's just how it is.
I mean, you're going to make enemies regardless.
I mean, if we've listened to Violent J's story, his lifeline, I mean,
you ain't gonna make everybody happy. You're gonna make enemies.
No, you're not gonna make. No, I'm not talking about like that. I'm just saying that like as far as his actions and all that stuff, like he's always kind of walked a fine line on mental health and keeping it straight and all that shit. So like it only took one little thing for him to fucking start going off the deep end. When you live your entire life in a fantastic, fantasy land, and then you create a fucking world and then you populate that world, and then you're their god, that fucks your head up just in and of itself. Drugs aside, drugs, sex, whatever aside. You created this fucking world and you live in this and you're a god. I mean, you don't know what that's like. None of us will know what that's like. I mean, maybe we will. Who knows? Maybe people will bow to Replicon and they will want to know what we know. But
ain't nobody bowing to us.
I know, but still, I'm just happy that now he's at least taking a step back from something's bringing him down a peg. Like, hey, whoa, maybe I'm not, a god that I thought I was. Maybe I need to maybe I'm not doing the best things that I could be doing right now. And that's what I'm seeing. That something's kind of bringing him down, and he, hopefully it forces him to do a whole bunch of self-reflection in his whole fucking world, his whole universe, everything.
You know what I'm saying?
That we gotta go to bed.
That one last T-shirt that we have, if you guys want it, is a 2X available. Last chance to get it. Well, I mean, you have one chance to get it. It's not the last chance until somebody buys it. Just hit us up. Send us an email, repliconiswatching@gmail.com, or DM us on any of the social medias. $35, we'll ship it to you.
Get you that UnityFest
PayPal,
shirt.
Cash App, Venmo, whatever you got. It's the last one. It's a 2X. So if you can wear a 2X, pick it up. If you can't, pick it up and give it to somebody for Christmas, because Christmas is coming up, so you might as well pre-buy something right
Give
now.
them a Halloween UnityFest.
Do it so it'll
shirt
get
for
to you.
Christmas.
USPS
Super
is like
exclusive.
running like super far behind.
There you go. So get it shipped now.
That's right.
And next Monday, we'll be back.
So what we got?
We got the homeboy who's hanging on the chat with us right
K
now.
Pasa, the big
South Monster.
South.
I'm gonna call that motherfucker K-Pasa the Mid-South homie.
The Mid-South. Homie.
The Mid-South
Homie.
homie.
Hopefully he writes us another song.
Yeah. There you go. Replicon homie.
He's gonna
homie.
Don't do that.
Oh, sorry.
Make it original so we can play it.
Yeah. We don't want copyrights. We don't want copyrights.
The last time we played a bunch of your music, we got copyrights.
Did we? Yeah.
Monster.
Can you not use the stolen beat? Thank you.
Yeah. That'd be cool. If you want to write another original song about us.
K-Pasa, the stolen beat monster.
There you go, man. But hell yeah. We had a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. We love you. We hate you. We appreciate all the people.
I love all y'all.
I love y'all too, but
Go to bed, man. Shit. Go to sleep.
And yeah.
I'm trying to. I gotta wake
With
up
that
earlier
being
than all you
said,
motherfuckers.
We
apparently.
will we'll see y'all on Monday. You only have to wait 6 days this week. You're lucky.
Shit.
That's right.
I'm probably still not gonna do this week in history. Fuck.
You should probably do it.
I probably should. Although I am buying a house, so like this week is probably gonna be
congratulations to motherfucking Dead Body, man. He
Thank
bought him and his wife put their offer and received, or what? How do you say it?
chaotic. We put in an offer and they accepted our offer.
They got a motherfucking house on their 1-year wedding anniversary,
which is crazy. It's crazy.
which also happens to be Halloween.
Yeah,
Which means we're never gonna get Dead Body Man to do a Halloween show with us ever.
Right.
That's not true. That's not true.
100%.
Maybe you gotta wait a couple Halloweens.
They want us to host Hallowicked next year.
I'm in.
I'm kidding. They don't.
I'm in.
We'll see